So Google just released a next generation IDE, that is Google Antigravity. You can go to this website antigravity.google and download this IDE. It's an IDE like Visual Studio Code, but better with AI capabilities. Click download button to download it. I'll download it for Windows. Exe will be downloaded. And after that, click the Exe to install this program. Select accept the agreement, click next. And here I will choose to select these options. I want to add it in Windows Explorer file context menu and Windows Explorer directory context menu. It will allow me to right click a file and open it in this IDE. So here it's being installed. After installation, launch Antigravity. So this is the Antigravity. Click next. I'll import my settings from VS Code. You can select Start Fresh. Then here you are presented with some more options. Agent-driven development or agent-assisted development, review-driven development, custom configuration. I will choose agent-assisted development. That is also recommended. And then click Next. I'll keep key bindings default. And then for extensions, it is recommending me to install 7 recommended extensions for popular languages. So I will keep this option checked and then click Next. And then I'll have to sign in with Google. Let's sign in with Google and let's start using this. Okay, so here it is, onboarding. So it is still installing extensions. As you can see from bottom left, this is the agent. I can type prompt here and talk to the AI, and then this agent will work for me. From here, we can select the model. Gemini 3 Pro High is selected by default. There is also Claude and GPT. I'll keep it Gemini 3 Pro High. Let's see the extensions area. So here are the extensions that we can use. We can search and install more extensions. So it is just like Visual Studio Code with AI capabilities built in. Okay, there's this Remote Explorer, Debugger, Source Control Area, Search, and then Documents and Files Explorer. Let's create a folder. Let's open this folder as a project in this IDE. Add folder to workspace, copy the path, add. So this is our project folder. Now let's give it a prompt. Let's create a React.js to-do list app. I have given it prompt and it is thinking, analyzing React to-do list app. So it is working on something. This is task list. These are the tasks that it has to perform or it will perform. It is doing a lot of things, I guess. It is processing. So the agent is working for me. I just gave it a command and agent is working for me. Now it is asking to create Vite React app in temporary directory. And it is asking me to accept the command. So let's accept the command. And it is going again, doing some more work. Vite app creation. It is using CMD to create Vite app. So in the background, the agent is working, thinking, working, and it is asking me to accept this thing. Moving file and installing dependencies. So it asked to move the files and dependencies and we accepted. And here are the files. It created files and now it is installing dependencies for the project. So files are being created automatically and code is being generated. Agent is doing everything for me. I just gave a command and then allow it to do certain tasks and it goes to do things that are needed to complete the project. Installing dependencies. So it gave progress updates, creating Vite React app in temporary directory, retrying Vite app creation using CMD, moving files and installing dependencies using CMD. And now it is thinking and then it jumped to new task, creating components and implementing logic. Now it is implementing the logic. It edited to-do app.jsx and other files. Now logic is being implemented. So it knew that it had to install dependencies, create files, Then it is writing the code in background, and it is showing me everything, all the progress that is being done. Styling application and integrating components. This is like a developer doing his job. Wow. Running, generating, waiting for command completion up to 5 seconds. Checked command status, documenting verification and completing task. And that's it. React to-do list app walkthrough. I have successfully created a modern responsive to-do list application using React and vanilla CSS. Features implemented: add tasks, toggle completion, delete tasks, persistence. User can input text and add new tasks. Tasks can be marked as completed with a visual strike through. Tasks can be removed from the list. Tasks are saved to local storage and persist across page reloads. App looks good on both desktop and mobile, and it also implemented a friendly message that shows when there are no tasks. Wow. Okay, so now it is saying me to start the app and run this command npm run dev and open the browser and navigate to this location. Add the task, complete a task, refresh page, delete task. Wow. So there are files with changes. Let's accept all changes. Okay, so these were the tasks, and here was the final progress update. This is app.css file, style sheet that was implemented. Amazing. And this is index.css, main CSS file, app.jsx, to do item.jsx, to do input JSX file, to do app JSX file. And then this is the implementation. Wow. So from plan to logic, these are the files and folders generated by the agent. Amazing. Just perfect. Okay, so let's fire our terminal and use npm run dev. Let's use this URL. And here is our app, tasks, 0 items left. Okay, what needs to be done? Let's add a task. No tasks yet, add one above. Okay, bring eggs, that's one task. Bring bread, another one. Complete homework. Okay, so I can complete the task. I can mark them complete. I can delete the tasks. And wow, this is a complete app that was generated by the agent. Prompt to app. Amazing. So this is Google Antigravity. Free. Just download it and use it. Okay, I hope it helped. Like, share, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.